What's up, guys? My name is Will, and look at all these damn relics. But before we get to those, friendly reminder that any sick gameplay you see on YouTube requires losing. A lot of losing. And sometimes you win, but forget to get all the keys to the final boss, which is also, unfortunately, losing. Anyways, I've been struggling to get to the final boss of the game, and sometimes you just have to stop and check yourself. I've been playing so much on Ascension level 4 and above. How about I beat it once on easy mode? Before we get any further, I end up with 41 relics on this run thanks to an Act 1 Black Star for 2 relics upon defeating your elites, membership card for cheap relics at the shop, and wing boots, which lets me go off on my path to fight more elites and get into more shops. My deck revolves around cards like Thunderclap to apply vulnerable, anger for 0 cost damage, and big damage from cards like Bludgeon and Immolate. I've gained a new appreciation for vulnerable lately. My first couple of runs, I was hell-bent on trying to upgrade all my cards, but I feel like generally, you're only going to come across 9-ish campfires in a full run. That's only 9 guaranteed opportunities to upgrade cards, and that's if you don't ever need to rest. Vulnerable buffs your attacks by 50%, which is almost always better than what an attack card upgrade will do to a singular card. Generally, those only buff the attack power of the card by 20% or so. And on this run, with Paper Frog, I'm doing 75% more damage than normal. Not that applying Vulnerable and upgrading your cards are mutually exclusive to each other, but comparatively, applying Vulnerable is just so good in pretty much every situation, and upgrading your cards just objectively has less utility. And while we're talking about what's good, my current MVP relic has to be Membership Card. I really like how scarce both money and your opportunities are to spend in this game. So often when I have money, I am locked out of getting to a shop on the map, and even more often when I'm in a shop, I have no money to buy anything that I want. And even worse, the times I find myself in the shop with money, it always seems like I'm 1 coin away from being able to afford the 2 things that I want. The shop is full of hard choices and barely any satisfaction, and that scarcity is so compelling. Money can't buy you happiness, but with Membership Card, you can get pretty close. Like right here. Without my MVP, I'm only affording 1 of these relics, but because I'm rich, I don't have to choose. I love how real life as an adult is just constantly thinking about how to earn money and then how to spend it, and with our few precious hours to ourselves, we get away from it all by playing video games where you get to think about how to earn money and then how to spend it. But don't think about that. Instead, watch me one-turn this elite. Anyways, back to what I was saying a long time ago. I get ahead of myself on difficulty level too much. I was trying to beat the final boss on Ascension level 4 and above, and I haven't even seen it before. My brain tricks me into watching other people's videos who are absolutely cracked at the games they're posting, and I think, hey, that's actually me who's good at the game. That's actually me who's playing the game right now. And if I want to do the same thing, all I have to do is start playing my game and I'm losing. I'm losing a lot. Okay. And that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta log in and freaking lose. And like, statistically speaking, the world is full of losers. Like, the losers outnumber the winners by the nature of it. What I'm trying to say is, we're all losing. Get out there and join us. So today, when I sat down and opened up this godforsaken software, I turned on Ascension level 1. I didn't go no Ascension level because I wanted there to be more elites so I could get more relics, you know the deal. And I started playing, and I was relieved how much easier it was. It's nice to go back down to lower difficulties sometimes because it feels like taking the weights off. Winning? Me? At this game? I could never. I'm a loser. But here's the deal. You have to win small to win big. You gotta walk before you can run. And yeah, you could say I lucked out by getting 1/3 of the total relics available in the whole game in 1 run. But there's nothing wrong with getting lucky, right? Also, I've got the reps of how unlucky I was. I'm just saying, like, they owed it. The game owed it to me to give me this run, okay? I've been putting the hours in. Pen Nib would be the 41st and final relic I pick up before I head into the heart. I'm going to load this puppy up with Vulnerable before doing big damage, and then panic using all my potions in the first 2 turns. And then I just keep chipping away, trying to do big damage where I can, making sure I don't get too greedy, and play my block cards to stay alive. And yeah, you could say I'm pretty sure I'm dying here because I'm not gonna get enough block to live, but somehow all my relics come together to heal me 2 HP, which gives me just enough to squeak by. I drop an immolate on his head, and bang. We did it. The first W. Shake the mouse. Shake the mouse. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, consider subscribing. It lights up the chemicals in my brain like no other. Thanks for being here. See ya.